Quite frankly, those people who make that shit up should be sued. They should be sued into oblivion. But I'm not a rich man, and I don't have the means to do it. You know, some of that stuff out there has been insanely damaging and messed up. The things they said about me and my family, that's completely false. And they have absolutely no factual corroboration for any of it.
Look at Bob. Who?
I'm a dunce. I'm a dunce. Yes, that's true. He's a pedophile. He's a racist. He's a sexist. Yes, that's true. I smell. I'm a dunce. Offensive. Egregious crossdresser. Yes, that's true. Gifted a body that has a lot of shortcomings, okay? Bad back injury. A severely herniated gout. You oozing with grit. Postnasal gout. Gout is a disease that makes him act like an ass. He's a racist. He's a sexist. He's a scammer. He's this. He's that. Yes, that's true. I'm a dunce. I'm a dunce. Yes, that's true. He's a pedophile. He's a racist. He's a sexist. Yes, that's true. I smell. I'm a dunce. Stupid mouth drooler. Offensive. Egregious crossdresser. Yes, that's true. I'm a dunce. I'm a dunce. Yes, that's true. He's a pedophile. He's a racist. He's a sexist. Yes, that's true. I smell. I'm a dunce. Offensive. Egregious crossdresser. Yes, that's true. It was like Phil's an embezzler, and Phil invests his money in terrorism, and Phil's a drug dealer. So I'm having a dream that basically people are saying every heinous kind for fun, little girl. Again, I can't make anyone do anything. This is not a commitment. There's no legal contract. These are people saying they're gonna do something nice, right? So if you say you're gonna do something nice, then do it. And if you don't, you're banned. Oh, Rob, you owe me easy money, all right? 10, 20, 40, bruh. Easy money. 10, 20, 40, easy money. $10 top 10, $20 top 5. Got the bag, got the bag, got the bag. Correct? I have your super chat right here. That's $40. And if you don't pay up, I'm gonna open the door and shoot you. You owe me easy money, all right? 10, 20, 40, correct?
I basically haven't really talked about CYRAX until the stream where I was taking shots, and then I got drunk like 5 minutes into the video. So there was basically no CYRAX coverage. There wasn't any of it at all. Correct?
Easy money. 10, 20, 40, easy money.
But I gotta start from like, I guess, kind of the beginning, because that Grease Wizard video, that didn't start from the beginning. That just kind of picked up at some point. As far as I remember, I legit like don't even remember what it was about. I just remember laughing at him because he said like his record label was his family or something, and then I fucking laughed. Of course, they're his family and they're all related.
Oh, Philip. How there are times I wish you say I'm divorcing Ken. Oh, there's times I wish I could be the one sitting in the car next to you. But Philip, it's just one day this may come true. You complete my butthole. I need you, Philip. You complete my butthole. Oh, I need you, Philip.
Put baby oil
I need you, Philip.
in between his folds. Oh. Hot piece of man meat. Stay on top, daddy. This is some of my favorite songs I've made, man. This shit. This dude has such good sound bites. They're so fun. Being on the bottom. Dog.
Lick your beard. I will. Dog. You complete my butthole, Philip. I need you, Philip. You complete my butthole. Oh, I love you, Philip.
This legit better than the original mix. It's way more fun. I want to make some more like dancey songs like this, not because I like them that much, not just because I like them as much, but because they're also pretty easy to make, so I can make them on stream and we can have fun like with the last one. Because it's more fun when I make them on stream, because people send in their idea type contributions, and they send some fun clips. So maybe we can make like a DSP song that is like a club mix. Because there was one, Cause You Gout That. That was good. Yeah, this one. This is a fucking certified banger. Yeah, that was awesome. So I want to make something like this, but with more like DSP sound bites.
Oh, Phil.
I don't know. Should we start? Should we meander some more? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not gonna be talking about a stupid interview bullshit, because that shit is fucking boring. And until it happens, it's just like, I don't give a fuck. And after it happens, it's just gonna suck. And, you know, life sucks. Anyways, there was this from yesterday, I guess. This is like a 40-minute, I think, like a compilation or something, because the dude had like fucking a big rants about being 40 years old and like playing video games. And it was all like basically 20 minutes build up to him just saying, I don't want to play this game because I don't like it, which is perfectly okay. He should have just said that. So yeah, some people mentioned like midlife crisis and stuff like that, and I was like, what? Dude, you're like a year too late. A midlife crisis got kicked off when Keemstar made fun of him. Yeah, that's a good idea. I could mix the leg slaps into a snare and the burps into like a bass, and the snorts can be like 808. I could make that. And when he taps his chest, it could be the kick. But it's just like I have to bother with it, and I don't really like bothering with stuff. That's why all my songs are like a minute and a half long, and they take like 2 hours to make.
Hate army shit.
So this thing, I don't know why this is 40 minutes long. I guess we're gonna find out. Thanks. I know I look hot. Thank you, Tim. I appreciate it, Tim, my boyfriend. Speaking of looking hot, I ran a poll today. I was actually very, very surprised by the turnout of not just the vote count, but how many people just wanted diverse type of shit on this channel. I thought most people just show up for the DSP stuff, but they just prefer everything to be here. So you guys asked for it. And I guess when we do the different kind of stuff, it's going to be on this channel. So there we go. That's it. Thanks a lot. There was some very positive comments that I liked. I'm going to go and like heart them later at some point, because today I was at work and I had shit to do. What else? I mean, yeah, that's it. Let's watch some fucking content.
Hate army. If your name is Hate Army, there is no Hate Army. Does not exist. Good.
And yeah, there was like I guess it's worth talking about that. Like fucking Tipster and who else? I think it was just Tipster basically. Talking about like fucking DSP shit. Cause some people, which is crazy to be honest, is asking to see fucking DSP's bank account, bank statements. Okay, I can't load up Twitter. Fuck it. As if we haven't seen DSP's bank statements. He's a fucking liar. You don't need to see his bank statements. So fuck him, fuck Tipster, fuck Twitter, fuck Craig, fuck me, if you would like. You could at least pay me for the pleasure. And let's just fucking watch some YouTube videos.
Hate Army. Oblivion fun.
Chill Oblivion fun. So okay, the Wolong thing, because I watched some of the Decepticons restream. He was fucking super salty the whole time. It was obvious he didn't like the game. Of course, he didn't like the game. He didn't like it since day one. And then he was just looking for reasons to get it canceled. He he was talking about it on the podcast. Oh, you guys, here's all my reasons I wouldn't want to do this. So on and so forth. Like, he could have just ended it. could have just canceled it, could have just stopped playing it. That's perfectly fine, man. But of course, he's the guy who like does like valid, legitimate playthroughs, so he couldn't just not do it. He makes everything so much more complicated for himself. Everything has to have more steps, and it has to be special and meaningful because he does it. Obviously. Big ups to Call Me Snake for the membership, dude. That is actually gifted from Omega Kirk, so big ups to him. And not you, Snake. You just took the membership. Why are you claiming all the clout?
After having played stressful,
I'm kidding, dude. I love you.
long streams, there's nothing.
He had stressful streams.
Late night stream after. That's why.
Yeah, this is great because he had this segment. I listened to it on my lunch break. It was basically, like I just said, 20 minutes of him leading up to saying this game is not fun and I don't like it, so I'm gonna stop playing it, which is perfectly valid opinion.
Fun. Interactive boyfriend Lubu dog.
What is Lubu dog? I get the dog part, but the rest kind of sounds like French to me, and I don't know French. But yes, I know chill and fun. If they're in French, we could do that.
I had to play Wolong, and then after that, I was doing tax stuff. I was like, oh my god.
Wolong and tax stuff. Oh, and that was a nice snort. I saw this clip on Twitter of the dude. Oh yeah, Lubu is he quit on a boss. All right, thanks for the lore. I saw this on Twitter where he like rubbed his face and then wiped it on his shirt, and it was one of the most fucking disgusting things I've seen him do. It was so fucking gross. It was so gross. Dude, it's like, are you this greasy? You gotta wipe it off. And he wasn't like picking his ear or his nose or in his mouth or something. It was just his skin. He rubbed his skin and just wiped it off on his shirt. It was so gross.
No, balance it with something chill at night. It's a much better experience.
Let me get some music going on in the background. We're gonna get super unchill.
What's going on, my friends?
My friends! Hey, what's going on, my friends?
Ben Jammin. I'm sorry.
And he's sleeping already.
I didn't have a sip of my coffee yet. Ben Jammin says I'm chilling with the coffee too. Indeed. Here it is, my E-tank that I need to keep me going. I need
Bro, like
me, but
let's be honest. If you drink enough coffee, eventually it's not gonna hit you that hard. It's not gonna make you not yawn. Because I got an energy drink here and I've had like 4 coffees today, and if I drink this energy drink, it's like I drank a glass of water.
Yeah, I'll burn my mouth.
Except I'm gonna be burping, so it's like I'm drinking seltzer water, like fucking Phil.
Let me put it this way.
I also have chicken nuggets here, which is
I ended
some information that you definitely have to know about.
This next fight is no.
We can do a chicken nuggets goal.
I got to it. I beat the first stage.
How many likes for a chicken nugget?
And after that, I ran out of time. He has an insta-kill move to kill me twice. I was like, well, I'm totally out of time. I was already 15 minutes over.
Yes, look.
So, I want to do another stream of it. At least one more.
Look.
And after that one, we'll make our decision. But I think I want to do one more.
I'm not lying. I'm not faking.
So I'm probably going to shuffle the streams around to do it again on Thursday.
No, we're not doing 1 like per nugget. Come on. This is the nugget of truth, dude. I can't fucking eat a single nugget for 1 like. This is the nugget of truth. You don't get to take the nugget of truth that cheap. Come on.
We'll see if I want to continue at the end of Thursday. That will be the decision.
You guys, my tummy is gonna hurt.
There you go.
I am paywalling the nuggets. Nuggets have been paywalled.
Did Jasper watch the playing show?
$1,000. $1,000 for a chicken nugget.
He cannot tonight. Tonight he's downstairs actually relaxing on the couch with Kat.
Cool. Jasper is relaxing on the couch. He worked hard. He had a week of hard labor. 6 consecutive days of fucking around the house and being a pet. He had to relax and unwind. He had to decompress his back.
Am I feeling my age? You know, I've told you guys over the last few years.
Bro.
Definitely noticed some notable things.
He's being fucking trolled, dude. He's like, that's a gimmick throughout this video. He's acting like 40 years old is 75 for some reason. It's like he's about to be on his deathbed. He's about to get put on like life support. Oh, you guys, I'm getting up there in age. I'm terribly ill. I'm snorting. I mean, in a way, he's right because his lifestyle is just like real bad, and he has all these like health problems with the snorting and the bad back and the gout, and that shit probably makes you feel a lot older than you actually are. So in a way, I gotta give it to him. He's not completely bullshitting, but it's pretty funny to listen to him talk about himself like he's like 50 years old.
First would be, whenever I have a large meal, like a dinner, I seriously feel tired afterward. I just always do now. Whenever I have a sizable meal, I get sleepy. That's actually why
that happens to me too.
This coffee.
What?
Second half of my
That happens to anybody.
because I would actually come on night and feel like I wanted to go.
When I eat food, I get sleepy, you guys. I'm just a fallible human.
Another thing, I sometimes
Get
I
sleepy.
struggle to say what I want. Like, in my mind, I know exactly what it is that I want to say. Word for word, perfectly dead on, 100%. I know what it is I want to say. And then when I go to say it, I say something different, but it's kind of related.
Oh no.
You know? Like for
He's been doing that for the last 10 years. Remember when he called his viewers lazy? That was that. That's what happened.
I'll be saying, I'll say to my wife, we need to do something at the end of the month. And she'll say, well, didn't you mean by the end of the week? And I'm like, yeah, shoot, that's what I meant. You know? But I think
Sure,
that's,
yeah.
That's what happens when you start to get a little older. You're
Yeah, a little older, dude. Is
start seeing a little bit either ahead of yourself, whatever it may
Bro,
be.
you are my first introduction to Phil.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. Oh, that's supposed to be a good thing. No, it's a bad thing. Run away. This is really stupid, man. We're all stupid here, and it's all very stupid. That's why we call each other boyfriends and fucking friends and stuff. We're not really friends. Spoilers. Anyways, thank you, Pep.
But definitely that, I feel that.
And we got Nightbot deleting messages again. Oh yeah, that had the N-word in it. Okay, that's okay.
A
That's
little
fine.
bit. It's not that it happens all the time.
But it wasn't supposed to be an
I
insult.
hear that on stream constantly. That'd be pretty annoying if I was always saying the wrong things, right?
Oh, that's a nice slurp.
No, a few things like that. A few things like that. The thing is, because some people will be like, well, don't you feel more tired? Don't you feel
Why? He's not doing anything.
sore? And the answer truly is no. You want to know why? I've been kind of an overweight guy for a long time in my life, and then I stopped doing that a few years ago. Like I always was kind of like overweight, so always I felt that way. When you're overweight, you're always carrying around that extra burden. You're always a little tired. You're always a little sore because you have that weight on your body. And when I basically stopped doing that, I ate healthier.
Stop doing what?
I started feeling better about that. So now,
Bro, you have breasts. What are you talking
I feel
about?
good. I actually feel better than I did, 10 years ago. For sure I do. It's just a better lifestyle. I'm not going crazy.
Yeah,
I'm not
sure.
staying up all night drinking and playing games, and I'm not eating insanely bad food. You know what I'm saying?
At least that was fun. Now he can't have fun.
Since people are starting
He's not having fun at all.
chilling with me here tonight.
But all that fun, it kind of, it has a cost. Just like me, like right now, I'm fucking drinking beer now, and in 10 years from now, it's gonna be fucking depressing. I'm gonna be begging for tips on the internet because I drank too much beer.
Last consecutive stream of the week. Very much so. Tomorrow is my day off. Anything you contribute tonight is greatly appreciated. If you contribute tips tonight, no exaggeration.
Hey, we're literally begging.
It's my day off tomorrow.
Wait, we're literally begging. This was 12 hours ago. We're literally begging. Phil, you're doing it again.
All right, and of course the two bills that I keep telling you all.
The two big bills. The bills.
So if
Bill Paxton and Bill Pullman.
you're thinking of supporting the
Bill Pullman specifically. Bill Pullman, DSP is a big fan of Bill Pullman. You get why? Because it's the bill to pull a man in Champions. And I also like him. He's in this Netflix show, The Sinner, and that show has, like, the first season is fucking hot. The rest are not as good. The last one is kind of okay. First one is hot as fuck.
the stream already and you have that option to choose, tipping is great. Okay, that would be the best way you can help me. I'm not saying other things aren't helpful. Simply liking this stream for engagement purposes is a great way to help the channel overall.
Well, I mean, if you don't want to give him money, I guess liking the stream is like the next best thing because you're still doing something.
Over 400 viewers all stream.
Wow,
Okay?
that's hot.
Everyone's saying you should keep playing this incredibly annoying, stressful game.
Stressful.
And then, you know, I hit the Gunner Glasses goal, which was great. And that was the end of it. And it just froze.
Wait, we're crying about tips. Even though he had 400 people. But they showed up to watch him rage because that's what he was doing. He was just sitting there crying about stuff constantly. Even when he beat a boss, he was looking like a cranky baby.
You know,
Well, that's what kind of people that behavior attracts. You're gonna attract people that want to watch you fail if you're just crying about stuff all the time. If he was positive and chill and having fun, he would attract positive and chill people. Probably stoners, but it would still be positive and chill.
Here, I'll tell you what it is. I'm getting older.
Stoners don't got money for tips. They spend it all on the
As I'm getting older,
on that yayo.
I'm having
What is yayo, by the way?
just relaxing with you guys, having relaxing gameplay experiences and chilling, than playing these ultra stressful games. I'm not saying I don't want to play them at all. I'm saying that if I'm going
Oh no, that's cocaine. All right.
games, I should save it for the ones that I know are like the best
Okay.
class experience. Wolong is not a best in class experience, so it's like, you understand, me playing the game is actually like painful. Like I could be doing other things. I would
Like
barely
what? Getting a job?
a lot better than playing this game. I'm just not really getting much enjoyment out of it, you know. And then everyone's, oh, keep playing. Everyone beating me up to keep playing it, even though I don't like it. And it's like, okay, well, I'll do it. I'll do this stream, and we'll see how it goes. And then, you know, basically people support the stream up until I start playing, and then it just ends. It's like, so you haven't convinced me. You haven't convinced me to keep torturing myself with this game. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is people just want to see me torture myself.
You haven't convinced me, you guys. You better convince me. You know what I mean? You gotta be more convincing. This is like when a policeman is asking for a bribe, where they can't directly tell you, "Hey, bribe me and I'll let you go." They have to imply it. Hey, no, you've been driving very fast, man. Like, I don't know, I might just write you a ticket and then you gotta go and you gotta pay it. But there must be a faster way. There must be a more convenient way. I think you can convince me, and I'm just not gonna write you a ticket. I think it's much easier that way. What do you think? What do you think? Think about it.
And literally that's it, right? And we could be playing many other games that are you know, more interesting to me. Whether it's a new game plus run of Elden Ring, whether it's Metroid Prime Remaster, maybe it's any.
He's not playing Elden Ring
you know,
again.
that could
He's
be
not
more
playing it.
interesting. It doesn't have to be any of those, and we're all enjoying it. I'd much rather do that, you know. So that's what I mean. Like, I decided, because we got to the end of today's stream, I got to Lu Bu, who apparently is like,
Oh,
the
Lu
hardest
Bu.
boss
Big
in the
ups.
game. Everyone says it's like bullshit. So I was like, you know what? All right, you know what? I'll admit we should do one more. Since we are at the hardest part, let's truly see. And if I do this fight next time and I can't beat him, then fuck it, we're done, right? Right? So I guess we'll see what happens on Thursday. Okay. Huh. Jade, no, we're doing Wolong again on Thursday. I'm gonna do it as the main stream on Thursday, because at the end of today's stream we got to apparently the boss that.
Hey, this is Cat.
Boss of the game named
Oh no, this is just a cat person.
This character.
Oh, I got
Dynasty
confused.
Warriors. I remember from back in the day when I used to play the Dynasty Warriors.
I like that this is a compilation of all the interesting segments from yesterday.
Everyone talked about Lu Bu.
Because otherwise I would have to go and look for them, and that's not happening.
So I think I want to fight him and beat him, and maybe that'll be the final stream. I guess we'll see how it goes. I certainly hope it goes better than today. Let's just put it that way. Oh!
Wolong isn't top club puppy due to the Asians, dude.
What? Top puppy, dude. These are some great like replacements, but I appreciate it for trying. It's not, yeah, it's the Asians' fault, dude. They always manage to
So anyway,
squeeze
guys,
their way
They're
there.
having a good time. Tonight's chill oblivion.
If it wasn't an Asian-based game, he would have been playing so much better.
We're at 53 likes. I aim for 100 every stream.
All right, give it a like, you guys. You heard it. You heard the man.
A lot of those viewers are probably hate watchers, because you notice none of them are talking in the chat, right? If you're a newcomer to the stream for any
Or maybe they're new people that can't talk in chat because you have 24-hour sub-only mode, my guy. Maybe you should think about that.
if you want to be able to talk on my
But they're fucking hate watchers.
it's a 24-hour sub mode to avoid trolling, okay?
Yeah, you just said it. You just said it.
But anyway, yeah,
That's why they're not talking in chat.
if you're having a good time with the stream tonight, if you could give it a like, I would really appreciate that. If we get 100
Yeah,
likes,
give it a
I'll
like,
make
though.
Celebratory bubble blow and look like a complete fool, which I know you guys love. Now, any other contributions would be greatly appreciated, whether it be a super chat, a super sticker, a membership, a gifted membership, a tip. They're all great.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's my day off. Tips would be superb tonight. If you could.
Superb.
Okay, I actually help me to do stuff tomorrow.
And it didn't work. It didn't work. So I guess in the daily wrap, he was like unleashed. I think it's like a 15-minute daily wrap. The dude was going just like wild. Wild style.
All right, let's continue. Another one.
I have no more jobs for a thief of your skill.
Oh.
You have no need of the doyant.
Let's, I think we'll split the part here.
All right, let's split that part.
Stretch my legs for a second, and we got another hour.
Stretch my
If
legs.
you're watching this on demand on YouTube, as usual, if you're still enjoying this Oblivion playthrough, if you can give the video a like, perhaps.
The hate army fucking layout is always great, man. I forgot that he used to do that. Hey, what's up, old school gamer? It's going fine, I guess. We're just relaxing after work, hanging out with my friend Phil. We're all friends here.
The legs, because I do need to.
My friend Phil is playing video games as usual. He's having a lot of fun.
All right. So happens when you get older.
Interactions, all meaningful, all social, parasocial, antisocial, paranormal, all kinds of interactions. Financial, contribution style, all kinds of interactions. I have chicken nuggets too. I forgot about this. It's I still didn't decide how much likes I want for a chicken nugget. But I guess keep liking the stream. Eventually I'll figure out. When we get to enough likes, I'll tell you, and I'll eat a chicken nugget. And then we reset the goal.
I received a $3 tip. Thank you, whoever.
Oh, we received a tip.
Tipper, to be $3. If you want a good series of videos to reacting content, look up Cart Narcs. It's the funniest shit you'll ever hear. It's
Cart Narcs.
Cart Narcs.
Oh, this is the dudes that don't leave the carts at the supermarket or something. What is that? Cart Narcs.
Anyway, I got a very
what?
generous tip.
And now, and you know what he did too? He even pulled up to leave his little cart back there.
Oh no.
Because his tailgate, his lift wouldn't. That's not where the cart goes, sir.
Bro, I
The spot.
already don't care. Anyway, so an incredibly generous tip.
$5
$25.
from Lisa Lou, who says Oblivion chill.
It's actually not incredibly generous for DSP standards, because 1 Minute Man sends him 20 every single day, and he reads it out like it's a shopping list. Oh, and we got a 20 from 1 Minute Man. Thanks, 1 Minute Man. See you around, dude.
For a very generous tip tonight.
Very generous. Now it's very generous.
$20 animation for Lisa Lou. Thank you, Lisa Lou. Let's get that on the leaderboard. I appreciate that very
Money
much.
kinesis activated. Keep up the good work, dude.
Hey, thanks, Isaac. That was my money kinesis, dude. Is the chicken nuggets job.
And then we will add that to our total.
The chicken nuggets enhance my ability to beg without even speaking about it. It's just through the power of the internet.
So that's going to make it 43, which means we are $7 away from the Gunner glasses.
Come on, you guys. My eyes hurt.
Thank you, Lisa.
I could really use putting on some glasses right now.
That will actually seriously help for tomorrow. It will.
Serious.
Thank you very much for that. I really appreciate
Phil, you're doing it again.
it. Okay.
Now this is the new thing. The new thing we're gonna say. It's Phil, you're doing it again. Because he likes, remember that segment from the other day? You guys call me out. I want to be called out. Please call me out.
Ready to resume?
You're doing it, Phil.
Let's resume.
Relax, Phil.
Here we go.
Relax your asshole, Phil.
Okay, guys, I'm back from break, ready to go for another hour of.
You don't actually need that money, Phil.
Waiting for a messenger.
Hey, by the way, I was in a supermarket today and I noticed I was gonna buy paper plates just for the gimmick. I noticed that shit is expensive as fuck. They were like €2.50 for like, I don't know, 10, 20 paper plates? Fuck that. I have real plates.
Guys, we're at 88 likes. It would be great if we get to the 100 likes tonight. If you are enjoying
Paper
this,
plates.
like, I would really appreciate
These
it.
dudes are weird, man.
Oh my god, that was really disgusting.
Yeah, why'd you do it then?
Okay. Epic, actually.
This is the kind of dude, man. This dude is so fucking cool. This is the kind of dude to force a burp out of himself. Like, this burp was literally forced. And then tell you it was super disgusting.
You ever seen one? Okay. Anyway, it's time for a celebratory bubble blow here.
Hey, let's celebrate.
Thank you guys for...
Celebrate that gout. Come on. Oh, this is so silly. He thinks that Craig is watching. He needs to justify this to Craig. Hey, Phil, why are you blowing bubbles, dude? It's just a silly thing we do.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Anyway, I couldn't do it tonight. Sorry, I failed at the bubble blow.
You couldn't do it.
Okay. We still got about half an hour left, everyone. Half an hour to chill. Thanks for everyone who's chilled so far. And again, any contributions, any kind of support is greatly appreciated. It'd be great.
Hey, big ups, Lubos.
Glasses.
I'll give you a shout out when the pop-up
Alright, so
thing
this guy doesn't
reads
know
out, so I
jack.
can
I
respond.
made the stream, boys. Go Team Europe.
Yeah, big ups, dude. Thank you for your contribution. Go Europe.
Danny the Foot
We're destroying the Americans. In my mind.
has become a member. Thank you to Danny
In my
the
mind,
Foot
we got it.
for becoming a channel
We're
member.
clapping
here
their
tonight.
cheeks.
I appreciate that very much. That means we are literally one member away from our daily goal. One member away. Thank you. If we get one more member tonight, we've hit our daily goal of 377. That would be outstanding if we could do that by the end of the stream. Thank you all.
And big ups Gavin W for the 6 months. That really is a W. Who says, I might as well use this. Well, you did. Congratulations.
Good night stream, I would say.
You have done it.
Pretty good chill stream of Oblivion tonight. I had a great time. You guys were great.
Was it? Was it great?
And
And big ups Twerk to Spec for the membership, dude.
this is exactly what I needed after the stressful
So relaxing.
that I had in Wolong. I really needed a nice chill night. That's
Stressful
exactly what I
stream.
got. So I would like to say thank you all for providing that very chill night for me, which is what I was seeking. So good stuff. Until next time. Now, when will be the next time? Let's think about this. Friday night. Yeah, I think Friday.
And I can't quite see how much amounts of contributions he got, how many positivity bucks, because he seems very positive. But that next segment is not very positive, I promise.
A bit later this week here on DSP Gaming, we'll have a couple more hours of Thieves Guild progress and fun.
Oh, you guys love the Thieves Guild, and so does Cat.
On demand after the fact. Please remember, likes, comments help a ton. Maybe consider a super thanks or a tip on the video, and thank you all for watching. 2 more hours of chill awesomeness.
Chill awesomeness, bro. The amount of like words that he adds to his fucking streams, the amount of prestige, the positive, interactive, chill amazingness.
Okay.
It's like I'm reading the label of some fucking cream for, I don't know, like some peanut butter or something.
Guys, I want to say
It's like melty, creamy goodness. Is delicious delight. Is beautiful, robust interactiveness.
here's why, all right?
It's just a word salad. It means nothing.
I'll be very matter of fact with all of you right now because I think you guys will appreciate this audience that's with me here.
Oh, he's gonna appreciate this.
So here's the deal.
Facts.
I don't like Wolong. Okay, I don't.
Okay, stop playing
Like I
it.
said, being very transparent with you guys, my audience, I think Wolong Fallen Dynasty is far inferior to a Dark Souls game or Sekiro, anything from FromSoft. I didn't feel that way with Neo. I felt Neo was different, but I feel Wolong is just, it is inferior. It's got frame drops, it's got control issues, it's got camera issues, it's annoying.
That's okay. Stop playing it.
See me keep playing it, and I keep asking them, "You're serious? Like, why wouldn't you prefer to see me do something different or better?" Oh, because we like seeing you play difficult games. I'm sorry. I'm just of the impression that a difficult game playthrough doesn't necessarily make it a good game playthrough. You know what I'm saying? Especially when one of the options that I have to do is Elden Ring, a second run in Elden Ring, which we know is far superior to Wolong. Okay, so. Allow me to give you my thoughts. I would like to give you some unfiltered thoughts here for a second before we adjourn for the week, okay? And you guys can respond. I would like to hear your response on this, okay? Here's my rationale. Let's see what you guys think.
Bro. Let's be fucking honest here. Let's be honest and transparent. He doesn't give a fuck about what you guys think. He's decided he wants to drop the game. He didn't get paid enough to to play the game anymore. He doesn't like the game, so just fucking drop the game, man. Just drop it. That's fine. That's all right. It's okay. You can do that. You can take an executive decision and drop a game that you don't want to play. But what makes this truly obnoxious is that now what we have to get through is 20 minutes of him just rambling about all kinds of different shit until he gets to the point again, we go full circle, where he says, you know what, I don't like the game. I'm not going to play it anymore. There we go. That's all he had to say.
Okay? I'm going to record this. This will be like 10 minutes maybe. I'd like to give you guys some rationale, okay, about this. All right? Let's do it. I'm going to record. Here we go. Hello everyone, Phil here with an impromptu video, alright? The reason I'm making this video is because my week is coming to a close. I got my day off tomorrow, and when I come back on Thursday...
Now, this is a big issue with DSP, and this doesn't look like much, but allow me to explain, alright? He very often complains about all the shit that happens to him. People blow it out of proportion. People make a big deal out of it. They make it like a storyline or a saga. But the dude doesn't feel like he wants to play a game. So he needs to make a very special video to discuss the future of Wolong, the future of the channel. And with this kind of behaviors, he only endorses the type of behavior that he complains about, of people over-exaggerating and blowing everything out of proportion. And there we go in circles. And he keeps putting a lot of prestige. He hypes up being on somebody's fucking podcast for 2 weeks. He fucking hypes up doing an interview for 4 months. He hypes up doing react videos for like fucking 2 months. And all that stuff. And so on and so forth. He just endorses more of that behavior he complains about, as he's doing the same thing. We put super prestige on everything. Now we need to make a special video, because he doesn't feel like he wants to play a video game anymore, and he needs to drop it. And I think that video also had a bunch of all caps in it, if I'm correct. Correct? I don't know, let's fact check. Let's talk Phil's day off, then tackle Lubu. So he's playing it one more time, because you'll see. And of course, he put this on his front page so it can play automatically. Special update. The future of DSP gaming. And Wolong in particular. We're just making clickbait videos for no reason at this point. And of course, on the thumbnail, you can see man boobs. So there you go. If you're a big fan of that, you can go fucking check it out. So let's get through this. This is where we begin. You can timestamp this in case I don't, which I probably won't.
You know, we got some questions to answer about what's coming up this week. And the big question is Wolong Fallen Dynasty. Is this a game worth playing long term?
It's like, bro is acting like he's gonna fucking... It's like he's gonna get married to a video game.
Alright?
It's like he's getting in an actual contractual engagement.
For those
Bro, you're playing a video game.
I don't like Wolong.
If you don't like it, just don't play
The
it.
thing I actually like about it is the visuals. That's about it.
And we like the graphics. That's
Gameplay
awesome.
Is a little bit, how can I say? It's a little loose, it's unpolished, it's finicky, it's a little wonky, it's not precise enough for me. I prefer Sekiro or anything from Software, alright? Now, I've told you I don't really like the game. And a lot of people are of the impression that means I should just drop it. Okay, if we drop it, there's other things to do. For example, we could do a second run in Elden Ring, New Game Plus run, with a whole new build. And I know you guys would help me with that.
You already talked about this on the podcast as well. Why do we have to have it in a special video?
Metroid Prime Remake.
Because that's what we do. That's what the business is about.
To play for 2 weeks. That's going to be so much better than the first playthrough I did many years ago on the Wii, because with the interactive audience, you guys can help me with the stuff I'm not understanding or I'm screwing up on, and it would end up be way less fails and way less backtracking than my first playthrough that I did many years ago. Okay? But there seems to be this group of people who are showing up for the Wolong streams and are demanding that I keep playing it.
They're demanding. People are harassing me to keep playing a video game, guys. He's a victim. Somehow he's a victim again. Somehow he made himself a victim of these random phantom people.
You'll see he's just quitting because it's a hard game or something like that. Okay?
Right. Phil is quitting.
Allow me to give you my perspective on this.
Those people, they don't give a shit about your perspective, DSP. Your perspective hasn't been relevant for like 15 years now. So chill the fuck out.
Something that
they just want to show up and make fun of you and get you riled up so you can make stupid videos like this. So stupid dudes like me can talk about it. And maybe somebody along the chain of people talking about it can laugh at some point. I haven't laughed yet, but I probably will eventually, because this gets kind of funny.
That definitely,
Kinda.
I think I'm becoming
a little bit
more, I'm coming to a bigger realization of something in the last few years of me being a content creator.
Oh yeah, here I'm gonna laugh.
I'm getting older. All right,
He's getting older.
I'm 41.
It's 41, you guys. That's like 61 in pig roach years.
Here's what I'm realizing, okay? I am in demand by my audience to do so many things, all right, that it's basically impossible to please everyone. It's actually impossible to always please myself, right?
Look, Phil, you know what? After seeing him please himself, I'm actually convinced. I actually am convinced that he can please himself. That shit looked like a struggle. I ain't ever seen anybody fucking fail to please himself as spectacularly as that. Come on.
Like, there's so many things that I would like to do, but...
And that's also a soundbite. I'm clipping this while we're here. Just give me a second. Also enjoy this mouth.
All right, okay? I am in demand by my audience to do so many things, all right, that it's basically impossible to please everyone. It's actually impossible to always please myself, right? Like, there's so many things that I would like to do, but I can't do them all, okay? And what it used to be was that I used to be the guy that would play every game at length, hard, easy, didn't matter.
Oh, at length, hard, easy, and now you can't even please yourself. Dude, that's like a porn star reminiscing on what happened like 40 years ago. Like Ron Jeremy.
Play the full play.
Oh, I could go hard at length. There was like several video games around me. I was clapping all of them.
Out there on the internet.
They were all of different races.
Since I became a full-time streamer, and now that I'm...
And then I became a full-time streamer.
Between games and vlogging and the like. You know, we're talking the whole DSP channel. All different kinds of content, not gameplay, correct? Boy, I look weird in a red...
Different kinds of content. Such as watching a YouTube video, talking about watching a YouTube video, and finally, watching a YouTube video. In reviewing movies on HBO. How could I forget about this? This is the greatest thing he's ever done. Excuse me, TV shows.
The point I'm making here is because I'm getting older, and I'm running out of time to do everything that I want to do, I have to pick and choose the games that I want to play. In the case of Wolong, this was...
Oh yeah, and running polls. But that's not a different type of content. He still does that on this channel as well. There was yesterday, on the fucking pre-stream, he ran like 4 polls, I think. At least 3 polls in like... During the pre-stream. He set up like 3 polls. What he's gonna do for his birthday, what he's gonna watch on HBO, and what react he's gonna do.
It was because, basically... It was a game
Phil
pack.
has added his own mortality as a reason to drop games now. LMAO.
Dude, I can't play Wolong. I might actually die. Dude is acting like he has like a life support machine hooked up next to him.
This game. Now, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm saying there was no commitment and there was no risk. If the game ended up being really good and I loved it, wow, what a win that we found a game that's a great playthrough that I'm enjoying and I don't have to spend any money on it. At the same time, if I don't like the game,
hey, money.
then it's easily a game
money is
I can
good.
drop and play
especially if you don't spend it.
that I like, right?
Phil.
That was kind of the whole point of Game Pass in particular, all right? But as I'm getting older and I'm playing these playthroughs with you guys, here's what I'm realizing, all right? Success for me isn't what it used to be. Success used to be play that hot new game that everyone wants to see me play, get massively increased day 1 views, stick with that playthrough for as long as I can, right?
I hope he has a
Finish the game
terminal
as quick as I
problem.
can, get that playthrough out, rush it out, and then on to the next. All right? That's very much not who I am anymore. I'm someone who, I play these games at length, I take my time with them, right? We have lengthy playthroughs.
Hey, that's not a nice thing to say. Come on, this is a friendly stream. How can you say things like that? I hope you mean terminal as in he's taking a flight. In that case, yes, I hope his flight is late and he doesn't make it on and then he complains about it. And his luggage is stuck somewhere in like fucking China or something. Yeah.
Side content.
Big ups.
All of that.
If that's the case.
Game like Hogwarts Legacy could be a 20-hour playthrough for someone, but for me, it's going to end up being over 40 hours. This is a game that I really like.
Because he likes it, yeah.
The laid-back, chill atmosphere.
But then when a game takes too long to finish, he accuses people of actually lying about the length. He actually goes out of his way to call people liars because the game took him longer to finish than he thought.
With our interactions and our social fun that we have.
Social fun. Interactions and social fun. This is how awesome it is. Social fun also features looking at chat and saying that they're not talking to you, or if they're talking about something else, you're saying that they're not talking about you and what you're doing because they have to be.
makes these meaningful. It's very
Meaningful. And also meaningful. I love meaningful. We should have like a bingo going on that only has meaningful on it, because I love meaningful. It's fantastic. Because meaningful is literally the most subjective word you could put on anything. You can have meaningful ASMR. You can have meaningful foot massage. You can have meaningful pillows. I don't even know what that would mean, but they're meaningful, dude. They mean a lot to me because of some objective meaning that I gave on them. You can have meaningful beer. You can have meaningful chicken nuggets. Look at these chicken nuggets. They're meaningful. They mean so much to me. And my boyfriends. They mean so much I'm not even going to eat them. I respect them too much. But I'm going to drink the meaningful beer.
content that I used to put out that was just rush that game, gameplay, get it done, day one views, success, okay? And here's what I'm honestly really starting to notice. A lot of the games, the likes of which I used to play and used to be big hits, are not anymore. I would argue that
maybe you're just not a big hit anymore.
Years ago, playing Wolong Fallen Dynasty would have been an absolute smash hit with my viewing audience.
What was 5 to 10 years ago? Also, this face, man, this is how like a bulldog looks like. Or one of those like droopy face dogs. I forgot how the name is. What was 5 years ago? Hold on, I need to bust out my good old calendar. What was 5 years ago? It was 2018? And 10 years ago was 2013. So 2013 until 2018, also known as the years he was the most popular, he would have got a lot of more views and more attention. No fucking shit. Okay, so a Basset Hound. Let's check out Basset Hounds. Basset Hound. Yeah. Except the ears are not like that. And there's also Sharpay? Was it a what? Oh yeah, it's this one. This what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Except this is actually cute. Look at how cute this is. I like to play with his little cheeks. Sweet ass dog. And then we got this dude.
People would have been
who is a dog. He's not a dog.
coming out in droves to see me play the difficult game, challenge myself.
Yeah, dude, you were a lot more relevant. It's not the difficult game. You were a lot more relevant. And now people tune in for the disaster. For the weird shit that other people can't even understand why we're watching. That's how fucking stupid his content is. People are like, why are you even watching this to make fun of this? This is so stupid. And I'm like, yeah.
Engage at this game, persevere through, and eventually win.
And bro thinks, the dude thinks that people are showing up to watch him play video games and persevere.
Would have had record high views, record high support, record high engagement.
Record high.
Crazy talking about it. It would blow up.
It would blow up.
I would like you to take a look right now on DSP Gaming at the Wolong.
We're gonna look at views. Okay, let's do that. He's asking you to literally go to his channel and look at his videos. I told you I was gonna laugh at some point. I told you. Someone along the chain is gonna laugh. If I'm not laughing, you might be laughing at some stupid shit. So at least there's some value being generated somewhere. So it's not a complete waste of time. Okay, let's press play and look at the
Maybe some of you will
videos, okay?
But if you take a look at it,
all right.
Okay, is it blowing up in popularity or views?
Bro, it's not even like we're talking about blowing up. It's not even like a firecracker. It's not even like a weird kind of fake CGI explosion. I mean, part 9 has 260 views. Come on, I'm closing this. It's giving me bad vibes.
4,000 views. After that, we got a few parts with 1,000. The farts that I've done this
the farts.
Week, there's not a single video.
Wait, what? Did we get farts?
The first part has 4,000 views. After that, we got a few parts with 1,000. The farts that I've done
the
this
farts.
entire week.
The farts that I've done this entire week.
There's not a single video that broke 1,000 views. I take that back because there's one video.
Yeah, bro, because he still hasn't figured out how this shit works. People tune in because it's a new game, it's part 1, and then they realize it's him, and he's boring, and he reads tips half the time, and he pauses the game to go stretch his legs and shit. And then they tune out, and then he drops massive amount of viewers. Like, the retention on those videos is almost impossibly small. Look at this. Episode 1 is 4.3. Then we got 1.8. This is like more than 50% of the people that have been watching this are gone. God damn it. And then it just goes downhill until we get to this point where it's like we barely make like 100 views. And this one, I guess the last one, it's called Battlefield of Pain. So he probably fought like a boss or something. And then it's Lubu. So I don't know. Maybe he clickbaited it or something.
Couldn't beat a boss, and that was it. No one really actively cares anymore. All right, I'm being honest here. No one cares.
You're right.
About me playing the big game, the rage-inducing game. No one gives a shit. I don't either. I really don't. For me, where I'm finding the most success, it's not about views. It's about finding an audience that I engage properly with what I'm playing. I'd like to give you an honest take on this. I'm having more success with games like Hogwarts, with games like Oblivion, all right? These are playthroughs.
Oblivion? For real?
The biggest, most amazing, and, oh my God.
Peace and much love to you and Chat Meerkat. Hope you are having a lovely day, dear music maker and maker melodies.
Thank you, Sophie. I am having a good day. Work was long as hell today, but that's because I went an hour earlier because I decided to do that, and then I came back and I was fucking drained. But yeah, I guess I'm doing a stream. Then we're doing the That Being Said thing with Chill Murray. Yeah, Chill Murray is with us today. We're gonna listen to some messages because we haven't done that in like 2 weeks.
Phil's getting tons of views and tons of people on the stream. Tonight, I just did a 2-hour stream of Oblivion. 2
Okay.
hours. In the 2 hours I played Oblivion, I had more actual engagement and support with that audience than the entire Wolong stream I did earlier today. Do you want to know the difference between the two?
Money?
I actually had fun playing Oblivion.
Money.
I got to relax with my audience. I got to talk with them.
Bro, you actually like sleep on those streams. And I'm not even like making this up or exaggerating. He actually sleeps. He falls asleep. Well, he's not like taking naps, but he falls asleep. And if you're an entertainer and you fall asleep, then you're doing something wrong.
I had fun.
You're not drinking enough coffee. Start drinking more coffee right now. Take a sip.
With them at the same time.
Take a little slurp.
Progress. There was interesting things going on in the game. And yeah, I made some money too. So if this is the case, if these kind of playthroughs are the ones that are now my most successful ones, why am I killing myself with a game like Wolong?
He's killing
And by the
himself,
way, don't
dude.
get me wrong here. I'm
It's
not
so
saying,
hard.
oh, I don't want to play hard games anymore. I'm saying if I'm going to play an actually really difficult game, a game that's actually going to challenge me, and it's going to be rage-inducing, and it's going to cause me lots of stress.
Bro, how are you, like,
I gotta
no.
choose the right games for that.
No, man. Like, come on. How fucking much of a baby are you? You're literally just playing video games. That stress, it's self-inflicted. You get yourself in a fucking pissy mood. And when you get in a pissy mood, you attract a bunch of fucking hate watchers and haters. And then they get you in an even pissier mood. How can you, like, get worse at what you do, man? And what you do is not even that hard. And this gets me thinking about 672 talking to Wings and telling him that DSP actually is a very good content creator because his work ethic is great. That's what he actually says. I'm not even making this up. Because he shows up to the only thing he has to do in life. He shows up. Whoa! Massive applause.
All right?
He shows up, you guys. That's all you have to do for work ethic. All you have to do is just show up to work. That's it. You just clock in and you just sit there.
Choose the best ones.
And you have social, meaningful interactions.
From Soft, right? Why am I going to kill myself playing Wolong? Does anyone care if I beat Wolong? Do you care about the ending of the game? Does anyone give a shit about the story? No. You want to know what people want to see? Me raging at it. That's
Right.
what that amounts to. Stress.
But that's, dude, that is his selling point for a lot of those games. It's like, oh, you guys love seeing me rage. He was having rage-a-thons a couple of years ago. I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago. So let's look up DSP rage-a-thon. He was having those where he was like fake raging. DSP's Rage-a-thon. I think that's, yeah, this is it. Rage-a-thon 2020. 2020. It was 3 years ago. It says here 2 years ago, so it might be even less than 3 years ago. So he was playing Street Fighter 5, and that was his gimmick. He would play games that made him rage. But yeah, I mean, now he is 40 years old, you guys. He's almost 41. So of course he has to be more picky because his body can't take much more rage. Can't take that much salt.
Pain.
And
basically, a lot of what I feel is time that I could be doing other things, spending it on other.
Get a job? This dude, if he got a job, he would actually like spontaneously combust. He would just be sitting there in I don't know, in the warehouse that they hired him to work, and he would just set himself on fire. Not even set himself, he would just burst into flames.
Project with my audience.
Bro is having 20-minute videos about playing games that stress him out. And he's not even playing like some super scary horror games or some intense stuff. He's playing like a Souls-like that you can just be goofy with and fuck around with and not have a super hard time playing. Because I've done it on Twitch, and all the 10 people that showed up, they know how much fun that is. It's very fun.
Things that we will
I was actually yelling at shit.
Actually enjoy together.
61 damage. 61.
Long stream, and attendance is double what it usually is, and support is coming in droves, and engagement is sky high, and people are all over the internet talking about DSP playing.
Oh yeah.
And freaking out about it. Those days are long gone. Those days are years in the past. Really. I mean, we had the last time we really had something to that extent was Elden Ring last year. Why? The biggest From Software game. It was hyped as shit. It was very challenging. I was actually playing it in a way where I was definitely challenging myself to fight the difficult fights, you know.
Yeah, he's acting like back in the day people used to go on Twitter and make DSP trending. You guys, Phil is playing Dark Souls 3. He's playing Dark Souls 1, the Redemption Run, and he's raging so hard, he's not even looking at chat. Whoa!
This is the opposite of transparent. He wants to drop it because money. Instead, he's victim harping.
Dude, he wants to drop it because he's like mega low effort. And what more low effort can you get than playing fucking Oblivion and just save scumming and doing like Elder Scrolls stuff, just walking around and doing whatever you do in Oblivion? Because it's like, come on. He's not even willing to play demanding games that demand him to pay attention and have reaction times and like actually care. Legitimately. It's just like clocked out completely. Big ups, boy.
Wolong does not. Wolong is just a who cares kind of game, right?
He's really like blowing it out of proportion. Like I just said, he's making it seem like back in the day he was like the hottest dude. Everybody was talking about him.
Crazy for this game. No one. I'm not even hearing buzz about it in the gaming community as I'm following the trends and everything on Twitter.
He's following the trends, you guys.
About Wolong. It's like the game never existed.
They're probably not talking about it very much. Were they talking about Neo?
So
I don't know.
That's the point I'm making. If I can do two.
Oh, and there you go. Okay, Hard Water sends him a super chat, $5 that he's gonna regret, and it says your enjoyment of a game is directly correlated with the amount of support you get. Be honest with yourself, and that's pure facts. I mean, we all know it because he doesn't just have fun; he runs a business. So this guy is gonna get a segment. Spoilers.
Hour chill streams that are fun, engaging.
He's not gonna get a chill stream.
And
he's gonna get a fill stream.
Is there? It's the more support than I stressed myself out for playing friggin' Wolong. Why am I doing this to myself? Why? When we could be doing, like I said, I bet you either a second run in Elden Ring or playing.
Uh-oh, he saw it.
You know, a Metroid.
He saw it, you guys. It's gonna happen.
More fun,
it's gonna happen.
And more support than toughing through a game like Wolong. Do you want to know really what Wolong is? Honestly.
What is it?
You really want to know?
Is Poopy Diaper?
It's troll bait.
Oh, it's troll bait. Yeah. You used to bait trolls and monetize it by doing rageathons like I just showed. He used to do it for, you know, just because. And it didn't work very well because he was like faking rage.
He's gonna rage, so his viewers
gonna rage.
Trolls want to watch him rage. And all the trolls will post his gameplay of how he rage quit today, right? Who fucking cares? I'm so far past that. You know what I mean? To focus on that is idiotic. It makes no sense. You know? Now here's the thing. Today, when I finished Wolong, that was supposed to be the final stream. But I ended up ending my stream at a boss named Lu Bu. Now, how many of us here have played Dynasty?
Oh,
I'm one of them.
okay, so yeah, it's a
infamous, cool, badass
cool guy
character from Dynasty Warriors. And the fact that I got to that boss, okay, makes me feel like, man, I really should give it a shot. I feel like I should do one more stream of this game and try to beat that boss. Everyone's actually saying it's the hardest boss in the game, which is ludicrous because I'm only 10 hours in. The game's like 30 plus hours long. How is this the hardest boss in the game, right? But I feel like I should give it a shot, and then maybe after that we make the ultimate informed decision.
what
If
like
I keep playing it or not.
bro, you like okay. He already has made his decision. He knows he doesn't like it. He knows that he doesn't get support, and he knows it's troll bait. The dude just literally wants to quit the game. Why is he still not quitting it? He's been talking about quitting it this whole week. Man, and now it's the saga. It's the fucking, I forgot the name of the game. The Wulong saga. It was Wulong, right?
But seriously, what I mean about
It's a saga now. It's a thing.
the way I see it,
He can't just not make things a thing and be like, hey, I'm quitting this game. It's not fun. Let's play this, you guys. And then he just boots it up and they play it. And he doesn't rant in chat. If there's somebody fucking trolling him in chat, he just ignores it because that's what people do. Because if you bring attention to it, it becomes real. And then we get a whole segment about it.
I don't know why I should torture myself with shit like this anymore. I'm too old for this shit. And I'm
Yeah, he wants to be the next boss for bragging rights, so he can say, "Well, I did it, you guys. I might have as well beaten the game because this was the hardest boss, and if it's the hardest boss, then there's no reason to play anymore. So I beat it."
freaking a Lethal Weapon meme from 25, 30 years ago. But seriously, I'm getting too old for this shit. Why am I wasting? I feel like I'm wasting time playing these arbitrary games that are so ultra difficult. Maybe there's a person out there, and I'm sure there's a whole customer base and a gamer base out there who like that kind of stuff. I'm finding success with other styles, right?
Didn't he call them from sexuals, from soft sexuals or something like that? And now they're a customer base.
Seriously, any game where I'm just having a good time and we're having a good time together and we're talking about the game and we're engaging and we're chilling becomes enjoyment for both sides, and that becomes successful for my business because people support it. As opposed to
So money, okay, we get it, dude. We get it. Money, successful for my business.
beating my head against the wall like this.
Okay, he spent 20 minutes telling you he doesn't like a video game, and then it doesn't get as much money as the other video games that are more chill. This is literally all that he's telling you, but he wants to make it sound like he's saying something fucking profound. And he's making a bunch of like business fucking decisions. He doesn't like it, and he makes better money elsewhere, so he's gonna play something else. That's it. And now we need that fist beating.
We're engaging and we're chilling becomes enjoyment for both sides, and that becomes successful for my business because people support it. As opposed to just beating my head against the wall like this, trying to get through this tough part of the game that's ultra difficult. Fuck this. I'm so stressed. My freaking heart rate's up to the top. My face is turning red, and the trolls are going, they're dancing around. Phil's tortured. Phil's tortured.
So he does care about the trolls. If we're gonna mention how they're gonna react and that you're gonna feel bad about them reacting like that, he does care.
Those days are over.
He actually cares way more about the trolls than he was willing to admit.
Really?
Way more.
Fucking over.
Those days are over, by the
I
way.
don't see the point in it. Everyone
But we're still gonna play it, and we're gonna fight the toughest boss. Those days are over. I'm gonna be playing it after my day off. It's already published. That stream is already live. It's not live, the broadcast is. But you know what I mean. Let's talk Phil's day off, then we tackle Lubu. There we go. So he definitely cares about it, because the troll's gonna show up.
in a while we want to return back to
I'm gonna be like, whoa, you guys, Phil is playing on the hardest boss. He's gonna fail so hard. Let's laugh at him.
FromSoft game, because they really are the cream of the crop when it comes to that style of game. Correct? I think we can all agree.
Correct.
But I'm not saying that Wolong is
It's the cream of the crop.
an awful game developer. I'm just saying I gotta pick and choose my opportunities to really play those tough games to make them meaningful. I really don't think this game is meaningful for my audience. I just don't see that. Okay?
You guys want me to eat a meaningful chicken nugget?
like it, and that's fine.
It's gonna be very meaningful. My audience gonna love it.
Here, things are changing. People are here to chill.
To chill.
Relax. See
Living
me play
rent-free in an entire apartment building.
Well, yeah, there is plenty of space in that big head, minus the brain that's not there anymore. It's like it's evaporated from all the gin.
Ultra stressful game that freaks me the hell out and pisses me off, and no one cares enough to even say, "Oh, Phil really stressed himself out today. Let's support that." They're not even supporting it.
There we go.
How the hell is Oblivion doing better than Wolong?
Okay, so it's money, dude. I know. All right, it's money, and I don't like it, and that's like 20 minutes of your day. And now it's 40 minutes because I pause through it every fucking 5 seconds.
Want to know my best stream of the week was this week? Hogwarts Legacy, a game I've been playing for like 35 hours. That was my best stream this week. Wow, right? You know, and some people are like, huh? Yeah, that was my best stream all week. So that's what I mean. Like, it doesn't seem to make much sense. Why are we freaking out about this shit? Why, you know, I think what it is we're so used to that mentality of Phil is the guy who always applied himself so hard.
Once you start paying attention to every time he licks his lips, there's no going back. It's the most obnoxious fucking thing. The dude does it mid-sentence, at the start of words, in the end of words, as punctuation, in between words, in between breaths. Dude is like licking those lips like it's his wife's something.
Hard to every game. Well, I think it's time to stop with that shit. I think it's time to pick the games that...
Like, just don't think about it. Don't look at it. Never do it.
Not just for, you know, stupid trollbait views.
Stupid fucking trolls.
You know, who cares about that shit?
I just want to chill. Not me. I don't care about it.
I look at it like...
This is like when Taylor Swift makes a whole album about some dude she doesn't care about, and their breakup that she definitely doesn't care about, and she definitely doesn't feel anything towards him. That's why we make a whole album.
Nothing's coming of this, you know. If it was FromSoft, probably yes. I mean, take a look again. Elden Ring a year ago, that totally was a different animal, you know. Even though there were days that tilted me and I was so pissed off at playing Elden Ring, I was like, I'm gonna tough it out because I get the feeling there will be a reward at the end of this to finish it, and there was. Like, the whole last 10 hours of Elden Ring, those final bosses and everything are amazing, really good. And I'm happy that I saw all of that. And I even saw the secret bosses, Melania and Moog and all of that. That was amazing. I don't think I'm getting that out of Wolong. I really don't. I think, you know, and Kurt Russell just made a really good point. He said, save the stress for the stuff that's most important to you. Save it for Street Fighter 6.
What?
You're right. You're absolutely right. Because when I play...
Save the stress, dude. It's like he's playing at a competitive level. That's what he's fucking alluding to. It's like he's playing at actually like an esports tournament. This dude is out of his fucking mind with his stress shit. Give me a fucking break. And he should be stressed, but for all the different reasons.
Seen that kitty even on his wedding day. It ran away down the street and Tyrone has been feeding it for years.
Well, we did see the kitty on the wedding day. She was in that old dress, looking all great. It was like a time capsule photo from like 40 years ago. It was classic Phil.
Hey, what's up, you guys? We got married. It was the happiest day of my life. As I'm tweeting at trolls in the middle of the night, it was so happy.
Fighter 6. That's
Big up Sophie.
Something to me. Something I grew up playing in arcades.
Right.
Something that I want to get good at if I can.
He's gonna play at the world stage, at the grand stage.
Not over the...
He's gonna play at WrestleMania. He's saving himself for WrestleMania.
Spin-off, throwaway, you know, bootleg Sekiro game, right? So I hope you understand the point I'm making here. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do one more stream of Wolong
The
on
right
Thursday.
side of his mouth never opens while the left side of his hairline is climbing ever higher. Combined with his sunken eyes, dude looks bad.
Bro.
I made my decision.
Bro.
Doing a stream of Wolong this coming Thursday.
That's like legit. Like his face is making the weirdest fucking expressions, man. He's just such a fascinating specimen. He's so fascinating. I can't believe it. And yeah, we got Pointman in chat. He can't unsee it. There's a lot of stuff like that you can't unsee. Once you see it, you can't unsee.
Gameplay stream.
It's crazy, man.
This is kind of the last hurrah.
This is the last hurrah. I might not even get time to watch CYRAX today. I got around an hour left.
Honestly, I'm really not feeling like there's any real value in continuing the playthrough when there's other things I...
Yo, stop noticing stuff about his face. Come on. Somebody said he has a mustache growing out of his nose. Stop it. Stop it. I need to like scroll down so we don't look at him.
Do you see my point? Here's a hilarious comment from Thorin Oakenshield. If you stop playing difficult games, will you get a challenge in your life, sitting around in your PJs all day? Thorin Oakenshield, if you don't think that being me is a challenge, you are a fucking idiot.
And this is why people hate you, DSP. This smugness. This pause right now, this image is why people hate you. And this is why your life is hard. I hate to break it to you, because you're smug, you're arrogant, you're an asshole, you're hypocritical, you're greedy, and you look like this. And you'll never learn why people hate you. And that's why people hate you. This is why. You can screenshot this. This is the ultimate DSP face.
And I can't help you.
Well, I can't help you either. That's why a lot of the trolls have just stopped trying to help him. It's just people like Eric Miller that trying to help him, because it's just a boomer. It has no idea about this. It hasn't caught up yet. But 90% of the trolls, they don't care about helping him. They just care about making fun of him, because they realize that he's not getting fucking better. He's not improving in any fucking way. He's only getting worse. Now we can't even play hard games anymore because it's too stressful. Oh,
for being that stupid. Okay. Hard Water actually done a super chat. It says, your enjoyment of a game is now directly correlated with the amount of support that you're getting. Why don't you be honest with yourself? That's completely false. Absolutely false. It's not just about that. Right now, I'm playing games like a Dragon Ishin. That game almost gets no support, but I love it. I'm having a great time with it. I just played One Piece Odyssey. That game, again, a very low support game. I absolutely loved it. Played it to completion.
That game, he was hoping that some Dent, I fucking forgot, Slayer or somebody, some dude who had money allegedly, he was gonna fund the whole playthrough, and he didn't, and it was a disaster. And he got like 100 views. Let's see these. Let's see the hot One Piece videos. I'm sure they're great. When did he play that? It was so long ago. Look at how much content there is, man. And it's all free. You guys should go check it out. Look at this. Yo! That's robust! 2 weeks ago! 2 weeks. 2 weeks in human time. 153 views. 2 weeks ago! 2 weeks ago. 256 views. Wow, what a hot playthrough. Well, you know what? He actually proved me wrong. It's not all about the money. Even though that was like his almost final video. So at this point, like it was just running on fumes. On fumes that were leftover fumes from like years ago. Anyways, very hot channel. It's great. It's successful. This is what success looks like.
For me, if I'm going to be toughing out and playing long playthroughs, I want it to be something I'm enjoying. I'm not enjoying Wolong.
Oh, I thought you enjoyed video games, Phil.
You think that because you want to see the pain.
You want to see the pain.
Right? You don't like it. The truth is,
here comes the pain.
If you wanted to see the pain, you would have supported the playthrough to begin
The
with.
pain. The torture, the torment.
Not during Wolong. Genius.
Oh, you see, you didn't support the pain. You're giving me a fucking super chat now, you asshole. Oh, and now he says I have a real job. I can't be here all day. Oh, no. He fucking clapped back with a super chat, which was wrong and definitely shouldn't do it, but he fucking clapped him. And he told him to suck a dog off.
Hey, man, I want you to suck a dog off.
That's basically what he told him.
Damn.
Anyways. That's a nice juicy sip.
Anyway.
Carry on.
So,
anyway,
that's the
is
point
this
I'm
guy
making.
getting
I
banned?
understand. Times are changing. I'm changing. I'm getting
Times are a-changing.
older. I don't want to sit here and stress myself out all day, every day with these hard games when they're not worth it. They're not worth it. They're just not. It's not worth getting the heart rate up. It's not worth getting the stress. I'd rather have a good time. I have people right now, okay, who have actually said to me, I'm not going to attend. They're regulars. I'm just not going to be around for Wolong because that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to have a good time with you. And I can tell you're not really having a good time with the game. You're right.
Are these the same people that send him emails when he was begging to tell him that they were annoyed of him begging?
You're absolutely
Those longtime supporters, those regulars? I'm pretty sure they were, dude.
right. And if I'm not having
Phil, I'm not really having a good time, man. You asked for money too much. You're way too pushy. You're doing it again, Phil. You're doing it again. Oh, I'm sorry.
want to be around, right?
You made me do that.
So there you
I
go.
thought we were friends.
That's simple. Okay? So let's do one more stream of Wolong on Thursday, see how it goes. Fight Lu Bu, see if I can beat him. And perhaps that's the last hurrah. And then what we do is we think collectively about what should be the replacement for it.
It becomes Ranjiv and his family who want to become detractors. Even though there's huge React fans.
$1 meaningful dollar they are.
How meaningful they are. Oh yes, they're very meaningful. And meaning is expressed in currency. Well, Ranjiv, we are reacting here. I'm happy to announce we are reacting. That's all I do on this channel, is react to stuff. So you and your family, you're going to have an amazing time here. And we're also a family. And we're also, all of us are friends.
You can. Okay?
We're all friends. We know each other in real life. We gather once a week to do secret stuff. You can't know about that yet. You will eventually, though.
I hope that makes sense to everyone. There's a difference between I don't want to play Wolong because it's hard, or I don't want to play Wolong because I'm just not enjoying it. I'm really not. I've played it over 10 hours. I'm getting no enjoyment out of this game. Oh, he beat a tough boss. I don't care. I would rather go bash my head against the wall in real life. It's the same feeling to me. You know what I'm saying? So.
Bro, dude in chat roasted the fuck out of me. Rock Guitarist said, I'd never hang out with Meerkat in real life. Heart emoji. Well, I love you too.
Hey man, I want you to suck a dog off.
Thank you all for listening.
I love you too. Thank you all for listening, fucking idiots.
Nice Lu Bu, and then we'll go on from there and determine what's.
And now there's like what? There's like 5 more minutes, dude.
So people said they sent tips. Okay, hold on.
Oh yeah, he ended the video and now we're back to normal, Phil. We're counting tips.
The leaderboard off. I wasn't really caring about that. No, I'm not saying get in the chopper. I don't know what the hell that means.
Getting the chopper. It's literally a Arnold Schwarzenegger reference, man. Get in the chopper. Come on.
An anonymous tipper. I noticed you've not had fun with modern gaming in general. Would you say the quality is worse in general? Everything is overhyped, even though it's mediocre. You know, it really depends on the game. It's just that what happens is a lot of these games are all the same now, right? They are. They're all the same, and they don't really differentiate. They don't really try too hard. Wolong tried to differentiate from Sekiro by adding in like magic, right? Which really doesn't change that much. It's still just parry a million fucking times.
Bro, they should add magic in real life so this dude can conjure money. That would be fucking amazing.
It didn't do a good job at all of differentiating, honestly, in my opinion. I felt like they tried and failed. So, but no, like, it's hard. As I get older, it's harder to get more hyped for modern gaming when it used to be, wow, in one given year, I can trust the game that came out from BioWare, the game that came out from Ubisoft.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No.
Capcom. You have 10.
That was like 10 years ago.
Game developers, and in 1 year, when those games come out, you know they're good. Now it's like you have no idea what's good from anyone. You can't trust a single game company because they all, half of them are pushing out shovelware shit now just to make a buck. They don't even care about the quality. They're releasing unfinished games. They're releasing junk that's similar to 10 other games you've already played. You know what I mean? It's frustrating, man. I'm very happy because, quite frankly, I might have bought Wolong. I very well might have spent $70 on Wolong just to not like it. And what a waste of my money that would have been, you know? So I'm glad that I didn't have to do that. The Game Pass kind of has saved that aspect of everything. That you don't have to fucking end up playing stuff you don't like.
Wait. And he was complaining about support on a game he spent no money buying? Really? So basically all the money that he got playing the game was just money for just like, you know, support. You didn't even have to pay for a game. And he spent like fucking half an hour crying about it, man. It was like the same thing over and over again.
This is not meant to be a Q&A stream, by the way. I just wanted to get that off my chest. I hope people will understand.
Oh, yeah. Just wanted to get it off his chest. He's getting older. This is like a gimmick. I love the DSP getting older gimmick. I'm getting older. Because he has this like weird understanding of how people get older from like, I don't know, movies or wrestling or something. It's this weird like mimicking human perception of the world. So he doesn't really know that being 41 is not actually getting older. People have a very good time being 41. Of course, you get older, like literally, really. But that doesn't mean that things like playing video games get super stressful, and you know, you get like fucking, you're basically dying.
I want to play.
You got this like weird notion that getting older means you're almost fucking dying. That's why when he was going to go to Connecticut, he gaslit himself that he might never see his parents again, because they're getting older, dude. They're dying, allegedly, maybe.
And you guys enjoy as well, and that's where it seems the enjoyment and support comes from, not from me beating my head against.
Yeah.
Exception, like a FromSoft.
He didn't even make $50 this stream. I don't know why he's talking about how good support is.
But I don't see the point.
He's not even wearing glasses right
Later
now.
this month, you're gonna get it anyway, because I'm gonna be playing Resident Evil 4 on hard. I told you guys that.
Because, like, keep in mind, 40-year-old people are still working full-time 9-to-5 jobs in, you know, most cases for, I don't know, at least 10 to 15 more years. Years! This is 40-year-old people. And he's talking about video games being hard at 41. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. I would not put a lot of trust in him and not take him very seriously.
I said I would play Resident Evil 4 Remake on hard since I just played Resident Evil 4 last year, and I'm sticking to my guns on that. I will do that for you. That will probably be a hell of a challenging playthrough, okay? All right, but there's no point in killing myself over nonsense like this, okay? Okay?
Oh, delicious fingers. Oh, delicious. Thank you. You're welcome.
I appreciate
Go fuck
all
off.
of you being here tonight. Please
Go and get Super Gout.
Please have a good day off tomorrow. I'm not here tomorrow.
Oh, have a good day off tomorrow.
Have a good day tomorrow.
Everybody is getting a day off. I had a day off from work today. I decided not to go because Phil was off.
When I come back on Thursday, it will
I
be
texted my team leader. I was like, you know what? I'm not even fucking showing up, bitch. It's Phil's day off.
long stream and Like a Dragon Ishin. Friday then.
And then she said, okay.
Legacy and Oblivion. Saturday will be my React day. And then Sunday, it looks like we'll be starting something new. Okay?
We're starting something new.
Remember.
We're going to be complaining about something new. And now we get more big. That shit sucks. And now we got a weird, like, off-camera type of thing. What else do we got? He made 49 in Oblivion. The salt was real. I'm sure it was. He doesn't seem very excited, but you see, he can be making 49 in Oblivion and like 53 in Wolong, and Wolong costs him a lot more humiliation because people are actively making fun of him, and Oblivion is just him sitting there being sleepy and failing at lockpicking for 45 minutes, and then saves coming for another 45 minutes, and then he gets to clock out and go drink some gin. I would choose to play Oblivion too. Honestly, that's what I would do any day of the week. What do we get? Is this a classic Hate Army clip? Oh yeah, Dick Stroke and Phil Vlogs. Gaslights a DSP viewer. Because somebody convinced... Because, like, Dick Stroke and Phil, and this is for... what was the name? The Indian gentleman in chat and his family. Ranjit? Was it? Ranjiv. Dick Stroke and Phil is an edit channel. And he made a video about Phil rage quitting Pokemon Arceus in 2022. This is in, I don't know, August or maybe February, because dates and different time zones are very weird. So, yeah. And the dude watched the video and he believed it because he's a DSP fan. And now we're getting a segment about it. So I wonder what that was going to be about. And maybe after this one, I'm going to clock out. Maybe. So yeah, there we go. DSP cancels it due to low support. And now it's going to be like, oh, you fucking believe all the fucking trolls. That's why you should never watch their videos. Is that what it was? I remember I watched it back in the day. When Hate Army was back in full force. It was Hate Army Watch. They hadn't even joined the Hate Army. And where are the Nuggies? They're still here. I'm just waiting for everybody to hit the arbitrary goal that I haven't announced yet. And then I'll eat one.
All right. Good evening, everyone.
There we go. That's the scam.
For Sunday, the 6th of February, 2022.
That is the scam today.
Effectively the end of my Pokemon Legends Arceus streams.
Yeah. This is the most obvious edit. The most obvious fake edits.
Supported, liked the content, liking of the streams and the videos, leave comments on the videos, all of that helped tremendously this week, and that's going to continue to happen. You know, every new release, you'll see new people coming to the channel, and they start trying to derail the stream. This is what they do. They're predators. They sit around watching in the wings like a vulture, and when they see opportunity, they pounce on it, which is excellent. I'm very happy about this, okay? The support has...
The least believable thing about this is all the editing. The rest, it might as well be a fucking DSP video, honestly. If it was completely unedited or the edits were so smooth you couldn't even notice, you totally could sell it as a DSP video.
It's completely tailed off. Attendance is lower now. Basically, I can't explain it. I have now streamed Pokemon Legends Arceus 3 times, okay? And every time, it wasn't until the very, very end of the stream that anyone even really significantly tipped. In some cases, someone tipped at the very beginning of the stream, and it was the only tip of the whole night. I'm not even hitting the tier 2 tips goals. I think one night I didn't even hit the tier 1, and the other 2 nights I barely hit it at the very last minute. Like $1 here, $1 there, and that was it. Oh, the disaster stream. Phil couldn't raise any funds. But by the end of the stream, we basically had one large tip of 20 bucks, and that was going to be the person who was going to get to name a new Pokemon. All of a sudden, at the end of the stream, someone tips $21. Oh, I want to be the top tipper and name a Pokemon. Oh, okay.
There you go. Let's name a Pokemon.
I really wish you would have done it earlier because I'm literally signing off. I'm appreciative, but it's like...
And dude, it's the same gimmicks. Every year is the same gimmicks. Oh, man, you gave me money too late. Ah. Now it's just, I wish you gave me money earlier, man. If you know you're gonna give me money, give it to me now. Give it to me sooner. Come on, man. Hey, what's up, RJ? The support has been very good because I'm not stressing myself out. I've been doing the thing that I want to do, not putting unnecessary stress because I'm getting older, guys. Like this year, I'm gonna be 27. I'm gonna get like really old, and then you know my body's gonna start hurting. I'm not gonna have enough nerves to watch DSP as much as I could. So you know we gotta think about the future.
Working is a formula. You know what I'm saying? What if I'd signed off already and the tip came in after? I wouldn't have even seen it. I just, you know what I mean? So, here's the deal. As much as I would love to keep playing Pokemon Legends Arceus 3+ times.
Arceus.
No, I'm not playing it anymore. I can't. I can't have 3 night streams. So slow for any kind of support. I gave Pokemon 3 chances this week. 3, not 1, not 2. 3 night stream chances. Every stream, support was abysmally slow. Yes, there was 2 tips that came in. Thank you so much. But the point I'm making is there's no consistent support for Pokemon. I don't know why. Played about 11 hours so far.
Oh, yeah, dude. Thanks for bringing it up. Wait, is this for real? Is he for real? That might be a theory because I haven't heard of this. But yeah, he's been hyping up Cities Skylines 2 because it was announced or something. And it was going to be on Game Pass or something. So I don't really know. But it's not going to go the way he thinks. Because in that game, you just drag and drop stuff. It's not like Minecraft where it takes you like 5 days to build a fucking wooden hut or something. So that scam with him getting paid to build a hospital or build a fucking water park, that's not going to work. And he's going to hate that game because you actually have to think about stuff. And you actually have to plan out how your city is going to be. And his city is going to be the worst. Let me tell you this. Gautopia is going to be terrible.
6, 7, 8, 10. About 12
It's going to be super toxic.
hours so far, actually, now that I'm thinking about it in my head. I like the game, but I'm canceling the Pokemon Legends Arceus playthrough. And I know for those of you who love Pokemon, you're probably upset about that. I'm sorry. I needed people to support the streams, and simply put, they didn't. I, sadly, have to make decisions based on not only what I'm enjoying, but also what the viewers are enjoying and supporting. This is both my hobby as well as my business, and that's the double-edged sword of doing what you love for a living. All right, guys?
Hey, there we go. Okay, so there we go. Max Power. He's like, why would people give Phil credits for games that he pulls the plug on in 3 days because of tips? He should buy his own games if that's the case. That literally hasn't ever happened. Not once, LOL, but feel free to believe it. You pulled Pokemon. What's to stop you from pulling Sifu? Dying Light? Dying Light was pulled, by the way. He stopped playing it. He didn't even get to the big city. He didn't even pass the introduction, by the way. I'm not trying to troll. I'm just saying if you're gonna get credits for games, there should be a minimum playtime. I did pull Pokemon. See,
You listen to the wrong people who just make stuff up. At King Gokin. He had a wrap up the other day saying he's played 3 times and support was slow, so he was pulling Pokemon, and that people tipped at the last second. I never said that I was pulling Pokemon. You are factually incorrect. Fucking idiot.
Oh, and we have more. I'm not gonna do the voice acting, fuck that. What I'm getting at is, if someone gives $60 in credits to see a game, Phil plays for a few days and says, I'm going to play it less because of support, or pulls it, just looks bad for people supporting. Now we got DSP.
Again, I never said I'm not playing it. I distinctly said, tons of times, I'm not quitting Pokemon. So you are factually incorrect, and there's nothing else to say. I can't help people from being misinformed because they're dumb and listen to the wrong people.
Oh, and there's fucking more? Okay, fuck that shit. So, the best part about anyone believing any of this shit said about me is that the truth is right here. All my streams and gameplay are live, unedited, on the net, except the unrecorded segments. They're not live. You can't find them except on troll channels. You actually have to go out of your way to watch the edited, defamatory clips that misrepresent me to get a negative, skewed view. But weak-minded people would rather do that. Weak-minded. The weak-minded people. Oh yeah, I forgot the snorts. I'm sorry. I should give them back. By the way, let me make up for all the snorts. Okay, there we go.
I've been careful. I got this down. I'm mind fucking these donkeys like you wouldn't believe.
Tomorrow night, it will be Pokemon. All right, which is hilarious because we had someone on pre-stream today coming in here yelling at me, saying, "Oh, Phil, you're such a hypocrite. Sometimes you take, donations.
It never happened.
To buy games, then you drop the games after only 3 sessions."
What?
And blah blah blah. I was like,
what is this guy, a fucking idiot?
No, really, I have no clue what you're talking about. Whenever have I taken crowdfunding to buy a game and then drop it within a couple sessions? In fact, I'm the guy who's usually known for playing a game from start to finish and almost never dropping a game, even when.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me of that super chat. I back by Jade Rasmussen, member for 9 months. And he was a member for 9 months in 2022, like literally a year ago. So he must be like a mega member now for like 2 years.
To do so.
I back.
All right. Like, what?
He's like the dented Terminator. I back.
What are you getting at?
Come with me, if you wanna.
Oh, well, you took crowdfunding to buy Pokemon. Incorrect. That didn't happen.
And Derek is the Sperminator.
And
I will come back. I will come on your back.
you played it 3 sessions. Incorrect.
Okay, this is very stupid. But oh wait, we got an incorrect. I need to clip those from a song for a song. I need to get a correct, and I would need to get an incorrect. We got the incorrect here.
Oh, well, you took crowdfunding to buy Pokemon. Incorrect. That didn't happen.
Incorrect.
And you only played it 3 sessions. Incorrect. I played it 5 sessions. We're actually over 12 hours into the game.
He's so fucking smug, man. Even though he's right. Like, literally, that dude is fucking misinformed. He watched a troll parody video. But, like, it's this smugness that gets people against him, man. It's this smugness that just makes him fucking hateable. And he can't get it. He's never gonna get it. And that's one of my favorite things about him. That's what makes him so meaningful, right? With, like, dollar signs around him. Meaningful. With quotes, I mean, not fucking dollar signs. That's because I'm watching Francisco's last super chat. He said, meaningful with dollar signs. Yeah.
Incorrect. I'm not
incorrect.
This is hilarious because this is what happens is that people say stuff and they have no concept of what they're talking about because they went to some other channel someone who takes stuff that I say out of context or stuff that basically is blatantly a lie and they state it as fact. And then they all stated this. It's not just one person. They have this groupthink mentality.
The groupthink mentality.
Same thing over and over.
Bro, this was your fucking fan. All of us know about Dick Stroke and Phil. We know it's fucking fake. Your fans are stupider than the trolls, dude. Come on, get a fucking grip.
Becomes a fact. So on Sunday night, what happened with Pokemon, to summarize for everyone. Sunday night was the third straight late stream of Pokemon Legends Arceus that I had played. We're at the end of the stream.
Blah, blah, blah. This literally means nothing now. It's just bullshit.
Tips, if that.
Oh, now we're talking about tips.
And basically everyone's kind of like, nah, the game's good, but, you know, maybe you should do something else.
Hey, the game's good, but, you know, Phil, you're not getting tips, so maybe you should drop it.
And I was like, wow, guys, like, this is a weird vibe, because usually when I play...
Yo, remember this? I remembered. Remember when he would say, when he was like at peak beg tweeting, he would beg tweet like 3 times a day. Legit, we've had days where he beg tweeted like 6 times. He sent 6 tweets that implied that you should go there, give him money. And at one point, he was so embarrassed to do that because I think Rob on Wheels called him out. He was so embarrassed that he was saying, I was told. I'm being told to send a tweet. And then it kind of became the running joke. It became like an actual meme that he embraced for some time. And then the Moist Critical thing happened, and we've been getting almost no beg tweets. I miss them. I really want them to come back. I really need my boyfriend. I really miss those fucking beg tweets. They were so good, man.
I need my boyfriend.
It's not like this.
There was like I think there was like a Twitter account that used to archive DSP beg tweets. I hope he's still up. Wait, DSP beg tweets. And let's pick our favorite DSP beg tweet. Oh, there it is. It's at thanks for the money dummy. There we go. So I think the last one was February 27th this year. Oh, wow, that's pretty hot. But wait, this was like a week ago. Hold on. Yeah, he's begging for members here. Wow, are we back? I think we back, you guys. So we got, okay, February 27th. Good morning, it's time for more chill streaming fun over on DSP Gaming, exclamation. Join me for a fun level 1 podcast, discussing some updates, blah, 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 blah. Also, let's try and hit the member goal. Just a by the way. And there we go, then we have a new one. Reminder, today's late stream is whatever. And then we go, it's the final countdown for February and hitting the members goal. So it would be great time for some membership gifts. Oh, oh no. He just outright just begs for fucking member bombs on this. God damn it.
You need help.
God damn it. It would be a great time for some membership gifts. Oh, that's just heavy hinting. Then we get, what do we have? Swing by and support DSP Reacts all day long. That's a weird fucking thing. Then what do we got? And I'm gonna read just the begging segments because they're fun. This is February 25th. Oh, damn. He's been fucking spamming those a lot. 25th, 27th. He was really desperate to hit it. He was trying to sneak it in. Okay. Oh, and this is just a dedicated beg tweet. This is the whole thing is just begging. Important to note. We still have 4 days left to hit the members goal in DSP Gaming for February and make a fun retro games challenge event happen in March. It is within reach, all caps. So consider becoming a member or gifting some today, please. And I have only one response.
Hey man, I want you to suck a dog off.
I love this one. Even though the pastor is gone, the sound bites remain. He will always be in my heart and the other places he touched me.
I'll touch him anytime I feel like it.
Anyways, February 21st. We're going backwards now. Very important. Now, this is very important. You guys, you know it's very important when it has all caps, very important, at the start. Today is the last day before a member bomb from January expires on DSP Gaming. Meaning it's the last day to more easily hit the members goal for this month.
That's not begging. That's advertisement. Snort.
It is advertisement, sir. that is in fact advertisement. There is even a dedicated account that tracks all these advertisements because they are very, very peculiar. My sire. Now, where was I? If you want to see a fun retro games challenge event in March, please join today. And after this big tweet, he has 1, 2, 3, 4 more. This is so good, man. And let's go back to when he was begging for money. Oh yeah, okay, this is a hot one. This is an extreme one. Tonight's emergency stream is live. My capture card is dead, so let's talk options. Likely, I'll need to find something quick, but having an older version of Windows and an older PC is very limiting. Let's put our heads together and figure it out. Putting our heads together, by the way, is just telling him what to do. So yeah, let's do that. Then we got emergency stream again. Okay, all, tonight I'm holding an emergency stream at 6:45 p.m. PST to determine the best course of action. My capture card died, and due to the age of my PC, my options are extremely limited. That's not fucking true. That's some bullshit. No, I'm not gonna play the suck a dog off. Okay, I actually will.
Hey man, I want you to suck a dog off.
Okay. I was pressured into doing this, dude. I was harassed by thousands of one person in chat. Warzone 2. Okay, so please come by and show your support.
Oh! What happened to his one-stop shop begging on YouTube?
One-stop shop begging? Well, sometimes you need to branch out, dude. So you branch out on social media. You put out your product on social media, see if people like it. So you put out all the begging tweets on Twitter, you see if they like it, you see if you get a lot of engagement. Ironically, some of those tweets got way more likes than his actual tweets have got. So yeah. And then he was begging in November, he was begging for members again. And that was apparently a thread, because there's actually 3 tweets. Wow. Yeah, the alert is actually a yo. It's like a yo, it's so robust. Something like that. I think we're done with begging for now. Let's go see a classic beg. We got a Disney Dreamlight Valley. You guys love Dreamlight Valley. Oh yeah, this one is hot. I'm even gonna let the TTS read it out because I can't do it justice. This one is great.
We are chilling in Disney Dreamlight Valley and having a great time. However, today is actually my lowest support day in months, and with tomorrow being my day off, I could really use some help. If you can, swing by and thank you.
I miss the times he would just blatantly beg for money on Twitter. That was like my favorite time. When he would post a beg tweet and people would screenshot it and be like, look, Phil fucking begged for money like a bitch. Again! It's like the 3rd time today. He's asking people to swing by like they're fucking Spider-Man.
The last few times that I played a Pokemon game, it was more like, cool, Pokemon is the chill stream where we can interact with Phil and have a good time. And even though, admittedly, viewership wasn't sky high for those playthroughs, actual support was pretty good. Every time I played Pokemon, usually support was quite decent.
Actual support, by the way. Actual support. Actual support. Actual support.
3 straight streams.
By the way, every time I think about how he doesn't give a fuck if his streams are good, if they're good quality, if the product he's putting out is good quality, and so on. Every time I think about it, I get reminded of back in the day when he was talking about ads, and he was talking about, like, he didn't care if you watch the video, he enjoys it, or, you know, like, I mean, he doesn't care if you watch the video, if you enjoy it, and you think it's, like, fun.
His beg tweets were my video thumbnails.
Oh yeah, they're fucking hot. The beg tweets are classic. I love looking at them. They're so good to look at. So anyways, he doesn't care if you watch the video, if you enjoy it, if you think it's good, as long as you watch the ads. So you click on it, you sit through a bunch of ads, as long as you see them, he doesn't care. He was admitting that even proudly back in the day, in like 2017 or something. Because I watched those old videos. And this is like what encapsulates what he's about. He just doesn't give a fuck. As long as he gets his, he doesn't care about his end of the deal being upheld, or if what he's supposed to do has some quality to it, or it's meaningful. I guess now he does. But now his obsession with meaning is a little bit more towards, it's kind of justifies all this time he spent wasting on fucking playing video games, uploading videos. Because, like, if you do that shit for 15 years and you're not at a good place, especially with, like, an online business, you should probably quit. You should have probably quit a long time ago. So now we have to grasp to meaning. And it's like, dude, somebody sent me an email. They said that I saved their life. So I gotta keep going, I guess. Let's just send out some big tweets. Fire up the big tweet machine.
The support was very slow, all right? So I made a very matter-of-fact statement on the stream. I said, if this is what you guys are telling me is basically you don't want to see Pokemon as much. Maybe you'd rather see more Skyrim. Maybe you'd rather see many other Game Pass games. Because it seems like no matter what else I'm playing, the support is there for some...
Well, okay, yeah. I get the point he doesn't want to work. Because, of course, this is a dude who gets stressed out by having to play difficult video games. I understand that. But there's also the perspective of he literally cannot get a job, and he literally can support himself by getting a job. That's just facts. I'm just being honest here. I'm just being transparent. He can't get a job that is going to pay him nowhere near as much as the streams. However, here's the trick. He is streaming way too often, to the point where people are sort of, and I know this is going to sound ridiculous, but people are low-key taking him for granted. Because he's there every day. You know, if you need a good laugh, you can tune into a DSP pre-stream, and he's going to be talking about how he's successful, and how this and that, and how the trolls messed with him. But if he was to get a part-time job, and he works like 3 days a week, he doesn't stream in those days, people would start to miss him. So when he shows up, he would have a fun story to tell, or at least something to talk about on the podcast. He would have people throw money at him because they haven't seen him all week. And he would actually make more from streaming than he has so far. And he would make extra money from his job. And he would get to meet more people. He would get to do what the trolls have been telling him to do for the last 10 years, 15 years, which is get a job. So then he would be like, you see, I fucking got a job, you fucking idiots. And in the end, he would actually be building a better life for himself with some income that is kind of guaranteed. Because I'm sure if Kat was to send in his resume to the fucking Kroger's or Walmart she works in, they would take him. They would let him do something. Come on. He's like, he could pass as a guy. It's not like he physically cannot get a job, possibly. He could get a job. He wouldn't make a lot of money, but it would do good things for him. He would make social connections. He would do some physical type of activity where he's not like sitting in his chair all day. Of course, I know he's never going to go for that because he's so deep in his comfort zone that going out of his comfort zone for him is eating a different type of burger than the last burger he's had, or playing a different video game, or reacting to a different video. That's what going out of his comfort zone is for him. So of course he's not going to do that. But I'm still saying that this is what the plan should be for him. Because otherwise he's screwed. Because this shit's not going to last forever. Trolls, even though there's a constant rotation, new channels pop up, old channels go defunct, they just go away, they get bored. It's just the cycle that happens. It's going to happen eventually with everybody. We're not all going to be here to see the end. Some people are going to see the end, it's going to be glorious, or it might be trash, who fucking knows. But he's not going to last forever doing this. Eventually, the decline is going to get too steep where he can't afford to live there. He can't afford his lifestyle that he's so used to. And the more he tries to downscale, the more nervous he's going to get, the more pressured he's going to get. That's going to get him in more conflict. He's going to get himself in more controversy. Then with that controversy, he's going to get more heat on the internet. People are going to turn against him even more than now, because now he gets people like fucking Tipster to protect him, to defend him. He gets people who actually, they don't know much about him and they think his trolls are worse than he is, so they're willing to defend him. I get that. And eventually he's going to do something stupid. He's going to say something stupid because he is incredibly impulsive, and it's going to get him taken off of YouTube, or is going to get him taken off of Twitter or wherever he is. and then there's going to be another emergency stream, and it's not going to be his fault. It's going to be a moment of weakness, and so on and so forth. At this point, it's just kind of seeing what kind of a thing is going to happen. It's kind of like in wrestling, where you have like angles that repeat himself, that is like a similar story to what you saw 10 years ago, but it's with two different wrestlers, and it's kind of different semantically. It's with him, it's kind of the same pattern. So again, something's going to happen down the line that's going to get him in trouble, because he's just that guy. So that's one thing that you're actually kind of locked into seeing. It's him getting himself in trouble. It's just kind of interesting what's going to happen. Yeah, I saw him saying the N-word, and by saying the N-word, I mean it like he did physically pronounce the N-word. Like, he said all the sounds that make it, you know, he said all the sounds, but of course context wasn't there. He didn't fucking mean it in any kind of way, you know. It was just like a thing where people can go, he said it, you know, it's a thing, he did it.
Not, and I've given it 12 hours.
And I said, that's what I commented on the Hate Army Watch video. I said that, and he didn't do it yet. He hasn't done it. He probably not going to do it, but I said that he said it a few times, so he can then, the next day, he can hop on stream and say, oh, you know, the trolls are saying I said the fucking N-word yesterday. Look at how fucking stupid they are. Craig, are you watching this? This is what I mean. This is what I mean. They said I said the N-word like 5 times. What a bunch of fucking idiots. You see this, Craig?
All right, 12 hours of gameplay. 5
I don't even know why I'm watching this.
streams, 3 night streams in 1 week.
But a snort.
So what I'm saying, like, I mean, it's just matter of fact. It's not me making shit up. It's not me spinning stuff in a negative way. So what did I say? I said it's this simple. We'll play Pokemon less. All right? We were playing Pokemon a lot. Don't play it as much. Maybe do it once a week.
Also, I don't think it's cool for everybody to be turning on Craig, because the interview hasn't even happened yet. From all that I've seen, the dude is willing to look at all kinds of things that people send him, which is way more than what the quartering did, which is literally nothing. The quartering didn't get off his fat ass to look up a single fucking video. So give this guy a fucking week so he can do his thing. You can choose to watch it or not watch it. I'm not going to be watching his thing. I might be petty enough to literally download the video through some console application and watch it on my local copy so I don't end up giving him the watch time. If I'm petty enough, I'm going to do that. And then let's see what everybody thinks. Just make your own mind. Don't jump on him quite yet. Because, you know, you jump on him now, you call him a fucking retard, you call him stupid as fuck or something, and then he sees it. Oh, you know, the trolls, the moment that I disagreed with them, they're on my ass. So they're just as bad as Phil says. So, you know, just give him the benefit of the doubt. He's going to do his thing. Phil's going to do his thing. DSP is going to have his own whole, like, post, kind of the Raw after WrestleMania, after that podcast. I know a lot of wrestling references today, right? I'm really up in that rabbit hole. Anyways, DSP is going to have his own, like, super show right after the podcast. He's going to be really cool. He's going to be like a debunking thing. It's going to be like, oh, you see, the trolls, I answered all their questions, and they're all fucking stupid. They make no sense, and it's the same things. No, I'm not going to be restreaming it, because that's one of those things that I want to actually watch and sit through and kind of have an opinion of what to say, and not just say it on the spot or just pause a bunch. I just want to let it play. I want to listen to it, see what I think about it, and then I can watch it some other day and we'll see what we think. And we don't know when it's going to be, because it's going to be next week, but we're not going to say when. So it's not going to be a Wednesday. It's going to be one day before DSP's podcast. So it's going to be like 2 hours before, because he said he's going to wake up early, which is like that's the massive privilege.
Twice tops.
But also, a couple more things to point out. Craig wants to have him allegedly multiple times. So it's not going to be a firing squad type of deal. But that first appearance is going to be basically debunking everything. And if he's going to debunk everything, then the other podcasts are going to be just hanging out and having fun. So I don't anticipate this to be like some extreme, like, kind of a interrogation segment, because Craig is not that invested in it. He doesn't have any interest in it. And also there's 4 more people or 3 more people on that podcast that I don't think give a fuck about DSP in the slightest bit. So they're just going to sit there. I think they might even help him out. It's kind of like a job interview when the guy kind of thinks you're nice and you're kind of nervous, so they kind of help you out a little bit. Hey, you can, what do you think about this? What do you think? Do you think that this is the right answer? Oh, yeah, you do. Well, yeah, it is the right answer. So yeah, I don't expect anything massive, but of course, like Pastor Miller, it was a pleasant distraction from the normal mundaneness of the DSP content. So of course, we're gonna see this, and at some point when they start talking about video games, the dip in viewership is gonna be apparent. There's gonna be like 200 people who are gonna tune out. I anticipate that chat is gonna be severely limited in some way. It might be members only. Or it might be sub only 24 hours or 48 hours or whatever, because that was his only stipulation for going on the podcast, was so people couldn't be posting malicious information in chat, which I have no idea what this is. I guess it's his address or something, even though he lives in a gated community, even though the code for that has been posted all over Kiwi Farms a long time ago. And although he himself revealed his own address on his own business card a long time ago, and so on and so forth, it's just confusing. So basically he wants chat to be off, so if he ends up bullshitting too much and chat goes crazy, then you know that he was bullshitting, and Craig would be like, okay, Phil, well, chat is going crazy for this one. And they're saying something about $5,000 in business expenses? What's that about? And then Phil's going to be like, well, in my bankruptcy, I wrote all my business expenses and there was some fucking troll on the call and he didn't believe me for some reason. I don't know why. And so on and so forth. So don't set yourself up for disappointment. Just go on expecting nothing. And in the end, you're going to come out with some kind of content. It might be something that you're going to be hate watching. It might be DSP lying about a bunch of stuff, and then everybody basically runs a train on him, exposing him for it. So you got Anlead, he's going to say one thing, Piece of Peace going to say another thing. He's going to bust out the tips tracker for that specific day. You're going to see Tevin jumping on it. He's going to bust out some old lore about what Phil lied about something. You're going to see Shinko talking about some stuff that he lied about. I'm going to have my turn. We're going to talk about that, that being said. So it's going to be, at least, we're going to get some shit to fucking ramble about and talk some shit about and have some laughs. And it's going to be like a moment of DSP history. A moment of pigstory. Pigstory? There you go. So now I think it's only fitting that I finally eat that chicken nugget. It's the nugget of truth. This is how it looks like. And I'm about to tell you how it tastes like. Because this is it. This is the closer. This is how it's all going to end. In a fire and flames and a chicken nugget. This is the nugget of truth. This is what everything... This is the meaning of the universe. The entire Detractorverse is in this nugget. And I'm going to eat it now. Because I'm just being honest. That's why. And it goes in and out of existence. Look at this. It's so fragile, the nugget of truth. Sometimes it's completely false. Sometimes it's based on a nugget of truth. Sometimes it's not even real. Sometimes it's real. Sometimes it's based on just a little bit of a nugget. Just a little bit. It's not even real. So now I'm going to eat it. And are we at 117 likes? Well, there you go. There you go. That's how many it took. I was taking track of them the whole time. I was looking at it. And 117 is a very meaningful number to me because 1 stands for level 1. 1 stands for level 1. And 7 stands for being on level 1 7 times in a row. That's what it means. So now, there we go. This is the nugget of truth going in. And delicious. It's so robust. There you go. Yeah, I didn't even get dip on it. So, this is the stream. in half an hour we're doing a stream. And now you're gonna go to WPIG. Enjoy.